Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Today, I'm excited to have you guys back on the channel. I'm excited to be making another video. As you can see behind me, there is a huge amount of products. Oh wow. But I bet you're wondering what all the stuff is. You may have read by the title. Today we're going to be taking a look at some really cool, affordable gadgets. Things that you may have not thought about, so like gadgets that usually would not come across your mind, but then you'd be like, oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. And a lot of these stuff just make your setup that much better, but you don't necessarily need them, but the second you'll use these products, you'll be like, that just made my life a whole lot better. That's exactly what's behind us today. We're gonna be taking a closer look at all of that stuff. But now you might be wondering, all right, well, this is great. You're gonna show us a bunch of products, but are we gonna be able to get our hands on it? Yes, you will. I'm glad you asked. Not only is WhatNot generous enough to sponsor this video, but they've also hooked us up with all of these products. Essentially, really quickly, WhatNot is this live auction platform. It's kind of like eBay meets Twitch. It's really good, super convenient, it's so easy to use, and I've seen so many people use WhatNot. This kind of concept is very popular overseas, so more specifically like in China. A lot of products, pretty much like 30% of products bought online are bought through auctions and over in China, so you're like, platforms like eBay are really popular. But what's cool about WhatNot is that they're able to create this new platform for a lot of us here in North America, where we can use this method of auctioning products and then just interact with like an audience. So essentially what's gonna be happening is all of these products that you see behind me, I will be auctioning these on WhatNot. I will have a live auction on WhatNot. Very simple. All you have to do is download the application, which I will leave a link in the description down below. It's available for Apple, Android, and pretty much all of these devices. So all you have to do to get a chance to get yourself one of these products here is tune into my live stream on WhatNot, which will be live on Thursday, March 30th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna leave all the inscription. I will leave all the information in the description down below, so fear not if you guys are really interested. But again, before we get into this video, thank you WhatNot for sponsoring the video. All right guys, so before we get into all of these products, I do wanna say that this is a top tech under $100. Some products will be right underneath the $100 mark, so you're gonna have like products, I think they reach like $98, $99. So that's gonna be right underneath the under $100 mark. But there's other products such as this T8 RGB mechanical backlit keyboard that's really affordable. It's actually at the $50 price point. And you're gonna see there's gonna be other products in this video that are also a lot more affordable than $100. I really want to put $100 as like the max limit for the video, but I really wanted to get a product like that's kind of in every budget. And I know I could have made a different video talking about like, oh, $25 projects or $100 products, but I really wanted to give you guys kind of like a spectrum. So if you have like, maybe if you have $100 to blow and you wanted to get yourself maybe a keyboard and another product in this video, you can, because there's gonna be products such as this keyboard, which is like $50. You can mix and match and get multiple products. So don't worry, I thought about that for you guys. Let's get into the keyboard. So the unboxing experience for this keyboard is very, very simple, nothing crazy. But guys, take a look at this keyboard. So this is essentially, I don't even know where to start. This, and listen to this. That's pretty satisfying. All right, so a little bit more information on this. This is a T8 RGB mechanical backlit keyboard. It has pretty much all the features you can think about. RGB lighting, mechanical switches, small 60% form factor, USB-C connection. Now, not only does it have all those features, it has 18 different lighting modes in such a small compact keyboard. 18 different lighting modes, and it also just doesn't feel like a cheap keyboard. It feels like one of those like I don't know. I feel like I could be typing on this and not break the keyboard, which is honestly great. It also has nice grip pads on the bottom, so it will not be moving all over the place on your desk. And can we take a second to appreciate this color scheme that they got going on here? It's kind of retro. It's really nice. Honestly, really good. I don't really know what else to say. This keyboard, it pretty much sells itself. You take one good look at it. The second you start typing on it, you're like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take it. It's honestly amazing. I love this combination. I think it's really good. And not only is this keyboard really nice and affordable, but it also comes with the infamous coil cables. Now, you guys have seen this pretty much everywhere. These coil cables have become kind of popular. It's kind of like a trendy thing. This keyboard has that. Actually, this is how it comes. You have to plug it this way. It's really nice. You plug in at the top here via USB-C, and you'll see you have this really clean aesthetic not only is it a spice of color, but it's gonna enhance your typing experience. So whenever you start, you know, you're writing emails or you're playing games or anything, everyday usage, this is definitely the keyboard that I would recommend. Honestly, for $50, man, it just doesn't get any better. It comes with an integrated quad cable, 18 different lighting modes, backlights, it has mechanical switches. Now, as I mentioned, this keyboard sells itself. I don't have to say anything more about it, guys. It's self-explanatory. If you're in the market for a mechanical keyboard, I really don't see why you would look elsewhere. This is one of my favorite ones at the moment. I think it's great. All right, so this next product is one of my favorites. I think it's definitely one of those things that once you add to your setup, it definitely adds more value and you instantly feel like a badass. This is the VAYDEER sound box. It's essentially just a little volume controller now. It doesn't have that many features. It's very simple, very self-explanatory. Now it has very minimal functionality, but for what it's worth, this is one of those things that I do think that first of all, it enhances your setup, adds value, and it makes it look better. So really quickly what it does. So it has this really nice volume knob here in the middle. Obviously this is to control the audio on your machine. So whether you plug this into your laptop, into your desktop computer, any of those machines, this is to control the volume. You have a backwards button, so this is to go back to the previous song or to restart the video or whatever. It actually is really good because it works very well with pretty much anything. So whether you're watching YouTube videos or whether you're listening to music, it actually adapts really fast and it just does the job just right. So this is to go back. This is a play button, so pause, play. This is to go forward. Very simple. This is kind of like the three main buttons. You see a lot of these buttons on like wireless headsets or wireless headphones. You have them on here, very quick, very easy, accessible. One of my favorite features is definitely this really nice big volume knob here. It's just satisfying. So you have this, it also has a really nice grippy base. So when you put it on the disc, it's not sliding all over the place, but it's just really satisfying. It makes you feel like a DJ. You know, you plug this in via USB-C and you just spin the knob whenever you're watching videos. I have this in my setup. I use it all the time right now, ever since I got it. You just spin the knob and you control the volume with that. Also, you can press the knob and that can mute the audio, and then you unpress and then it starts playing the audio again. You just feel like a DJ. I don't know. It's just one of those products that I think has minimal effect on your setup, but it definitely adds a bit of value. It's those things in terms of detail that you see the second you start using it, you're like, you know what? That's pretty badass. The best part about this product, it comes in this super small box, very easy, plug and play. You know, you just take it out of the box, unroll the wire, plug it in, and boom, it just literally plug and play. You do not have to do anything else. Right there, you're good to go. This is also another product that I really like, and I think it will add a lot of value to not only your setup, but maybe to some people that you know. Generally, I think this is not even a product for like gamers or anything. This is just a product that will add value to anybody who uses a computer screen later at night. So probably mostly whenever the room is getting darker and all that stuff. This is the XIAOMI My Computer Monitor Light Bar. This is probably one of the best ones I've seen out there. You've for sure heard about monitor light bars. There's a couple of ones out there. This has to be my favorite. Not only does it have a small minimal packaging, but it also has some very sick features. All right, so this is what the bar itself looks like. It's very simple, very minimalistic. It has warm and cool lighting, which I think is just fantastic. Just plain fantastic. Honestly, it's really cool. Depends on your setup, obviously, wherever you are. It clips on magnetically to its stand. As you can see here, it has a plus and minus, so when you put it to the stand, it clips on magnetically. So it clips on magnetically to the stand. And the one thing that I think is really fantastic is that it has a small USB-C cable, which again, a lot of these products feature USB-C connectivity, which is great. Thank you, future proof. Once it's connected to a power source, or whether you can plug it through like one of those power bricks inside the wall, or you can just plug it inside of your computer. You know, obviously if you have a USB hub, super convenient. It has a USB 3.0 on one end, USB-C inside of the actual light bar. And the one thing that's really good about it is that you can control all the settings and all the lighting with this small piece of technology right here. It comes with it. This is obviously included in the product. It's like the small control wheel, again on the same wavelength as the VAYDEER sound box. This is so convenient. It's just one of those things. It has a little feature here. Obviously, if you press it, it'll turn off the light. If you press it again, it'll turn on the light. And if you scroll the wheel clockwise, it'll increase the lighting. If you scroll counterclockwise, it'll decrease the lighting. Now, obviously, it has a very minimal look. Now obviously the lowest it can go is this very moody small setting, and obviously the brightest one gets really bright. Actually, it's very good. It pretty much lights up your whole desk depending on how your monitor is set up. But yeah, very simple, and I think with a double click you can change from warm to cool lighting. Obviously in my setup, in this situation, I have warm lighting. I think it works better with all of my technology, but this is just one of those products that this makes it look so badass. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those things you can have it on the side of your desk and you just, you know, you're just spinning the wheel. You look so badass. Not only is it wireless, but it makes the setup look insane. Now this is one of those products that is right underneath the $100 mark. So I think it right now retails for just about $99. You can get this product on set, not just this, but the light bar as well. You can get this product on Amazon. Most of the time you will be able to find like a 10% discount if ever you are lucky. So keep an eye out, but I'd say Amazon is definitely your best bet. If not, you can always tune into my WhatNot auction. You might get yourself a chance to get it from me. This next product is actually very interesting. I think this is a convenient product, and obviously it goes without saying, it's a headset. This is the Senheiser HD280 Pro. You may have seen this headset pretty much everywhere. I think at some time and point there was a huge wave of people just buying this specific headset. You will recognize this look instantly. This is one of the most infamous headphones probably on the market right now. I think this is kind of like one of those really popular products, just like the Shure microphone or Shure microphone or whatever you want to call it. It has that look, and everybody has a Shure microphone. Obviously, it's one of the better ones in the industry. Really great XLR product. Great headset. I'm gonna be honest, at first I kind of had a hard time figuring out how to operate these. So I just looked at the overall shape and I was like, how do I fit this on my head? But fear not, guys, these do fit pretty well. It has noise canceling. Now Senheiser is a very professional company when it comes to creating products. They do create some more top of the end products. Now this is definitely not their more top of the end product. It's one of their more entry level headphones, but it does a really good job. It's really good at monitoring sound for music production and especially for video editing. So I know for a fact that I will be using these for video editing, and it comes with this really nice coil braided cable. It comes with this really nice coil cable that's very stretchy, and you could get some good range out of it, as I almost slapped myself with it in the face. Another thing that I really enjoy is that the auxiliary cord here is actually adaptable. So it comes with a big XLR jack, but if you obviously don't have an audio interface, you can always unscrew this little part, and then you have access to a 3.5mm auxiliary jack, which is a lot more useful and a lot more convenient for a lot of us. Say you want to use the headset with your laptop, or me in this case, I have a pair of studio monitors and they have an auxiliary jack, so I could just unscrew it, plug them into the auxiliary jack into my monitors, and then I could just use the headphones and get back to editing. I definitely do think that the bigger highlight about this headset is the noise canceling and the comfort. One thing I'll point out that I'm not a big fan of is the fact that it has this kind of material here that this doesn't really last well over time. It's comfortable when it's intact in one piece, but I've already had a pair of, I think there were Sony headphones, Sony gaming headphones, that had this particular material, and over time, guys, this will start to cripple and it will start to fall off and it will leave mess all over your ears when you're gonna wear them. So be wary of that, but for the most part, great headset, good sounding quality, honestly awesome. Top features, noise canceling, and definitely the audio. It's really crisp, it's really sharp. A lot of times you'll listen and you'll think like, oh, it's not enough bassy, but it really reproduces sound accurately. So it's not gonna give you that super pleasant experience. For example, in comparison to like Beats products, you listen to Beats, it sounds great, and the bass and all that stuff, but sometimes those songs don't actually sound like that. It's just the beats themselves are reproducing a much higher quality sound. But this reproduces things super accurately, so they're great for like video editors, music producers, DJs, and all of that stuff. Alright, so this next product is for all of my streamers out there. Don't worry, guys, all of you got content creators out there, especially with few people who do like gaming videos or more specific streaming. I got you guys covered. I found this product that I think is really good. It's a camera stand for your desk. So a lot of times you'll see streamers have their monitor and then they have like a camera setup, and you always wonder where the camera is located. So you think they might have like a full-on tripod behind the desk and all that stuff. You don't really need to do all of that because you can get your hands on one of these products. This is the desk mounting stand, the LS02 from VJIM, which is a company that I found on Amazon. Very affordable product. Now the good thing about this one and why I'm going to recommend this one specifically is that it doesn't only come with a regular stick, it comes with a attachment stick on the side that you can hook up. For example, maybe you want to put your phone on the side, you want to put a ring light on the side, you want to have your camera and then maybe like a side camera for like a different angle. I don't know, you guys figure it out. So this is the main attachment. This is the obviously the one that you're going to be able to use for your camera, and I really like the build quality of it. It feels pretty sturdy. It also has this really nice like yellow color scheme, which is great. Very nice premium feel. Obviously it's extendable and adjustable, which also is another convenient option because you can extend this and actually you can get a lot of range out of this. You can get like a full-on stick. I don't necessarily see how you would need this much estate in terms of camera. Like, I don't know how tall your desk is, but for the most part I think you'll be getting by just fine with the regular setting like this, as I think a lot of the regular monitor desk setups will do just fine with this. And it also has this extension arm, which has a very simple system, so you just have to unscrew, lift, and it unclips, and then you can add this to the side of your stick, and then obviously just, you know, you gotta pull it back in. And so here you go. Now you just want to have to screw that back in and it'll stay in place. Quick disclaimer, that's kind of unfortunate. This attachment only works on the top end of the stick, so you'll notice how it has the first extension, it has the main one that is a little thicker, the second one is slightly thinner, obviously to fit inside, and then there's the last one, which is the thinnest one. This attachment only works on the top one, which is kind of unfortunate, but as you can see, it creates this nice rig. You can have, it also comes with like a phone mount, so this is great, super versatile. You can have it clamped to your desk like this and have a setup. Obviously you want to have the camera all the way up there, but you probably wouldn't need so. You can, it has a knob wheel for this, so you can move your camera. It's pretty flexible, and the stick is obviously convenient if you want to have like a ring light that's like at face distance. This is a very convenient product. Obviously this is also within the more affordable range. This is currently on Amazon for like $49.99. You can get this pretty cheaply. Obviously all the products mentioned in this video will be listed in the description down below if ever you guys are interested, and I'll also be listing the prices down there, so if ever you don't want to go ahead and just start researching the product and all that stuff, you can check really quickly the name, the product, and then the price. Now with all that being said, that's all the products that I have for you guys today. I hope you've enjoyed this top tech under $100. I've been meaning to do one of these videos for a long time, but now I think this was the perfect opportunity to do so. Once again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if ever you are interested in these, any of the products you've seen, the keyboard, the audio interface, all of these products, as I mentioned guys, if ever you are interested in any of these products, you'll be able to tune in to my WhatNot live stream. That will be happening on Thursday, March 30th at 12 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you come around, tune in. I'll be live for about maybe an hour and a half or two, and I'll be auctioning a lot of these products. With all that being said, I hope to see you guys on the WhatNot live stream. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. I'm also gonna be trying to give you guys some insights. We're gonna be chatting about a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be fun. Make sure you download the app and check in on Thursday. With all that being said, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know if you like any of these products. Let me know if you're gonna pick up any of these. And until next time guys, you already know what it is. I wish you the best of luck in everything you do. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, draw. Yeah, she give me that maybe I was wrong. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly, I'm Bob, Bambi. Baby's yellow text.